Welcome to the SBS's new channel, Tea with Historians. I'm joined by Dr. Tweedy. Dr. Tweedy, tell us the tea on Muslims in China.
Well, Lorraine, despite being a minority group, Muslims still represent an important part of the community in China. About 1.8% of the population, so approximately 22 million Chinese people identify as Muslim.
And when did Islam arrive in China?
As early as 650 CE, when the third Caliph of Islam sent a deputation to China to invite the Chinese emperor to embrace Islam.
Has the Muslim population always been a vibrant part of the Chinese community?
Although there is great ethnic, linguistic and religious diversity amongst Chinese Muslims, most tend to be Sunni, following the Hanafi school. However, the Hui show distinct features of Sufism. There are also some Shiite and Wahhabi traditions within China.
Thanks for that. Tell me about Islamic institutions in China.
Well, Lorraine, the Islamic Association of China is the official national religious organization for Muslims of all ethnic groups within China. The association is responsible for regulating Islam on behalf of the Chinese state. This has created some tensions within independent Muslim communities who decline to register and are consequently not officially recognized by the Chinese government.
Thanks for spilling the tea, Dr. Tweedy. See you next time.
This week on Getaway, we're jetting off to check out one of China's hidden gems, its incredible mosques. Their unique and distinctive features make them a must-see for any traveller. A period of acculturation during the Ming Dynasty saw the infusion of Buddhist and Taoist design into mosque construction. One such example is the Great Mosque of Xi'an, which epitomises the traditional Chinese architectural form in the mosque context. Its distinctive minaret is a great example of the coming together of Taoist architectural influence and Islamic functionality. Furthermore, while it retains the traditional courtyard and pagoda layout of Chinese temples, it still maintains a Western orientation in alignment with Mecca.
Good evening and welcome to 60 Minutes. I'm Bridget and today we're going to explore the current state of human rights in China. By way of background, Islam is one of 5 religions recognised by the state, and under the Chinese constitution, the state should protect religious activity and is prohibited from discriminating against citizens on the basis of their religion. The Chinese government has implemented various regulations on religious life of its citizens, including the Muslim population, with the State Council advising the regulations are intended to enable legal protection and ensure that all activities are carried out in an orderly manner. Despite these protections, however, recent events have called into question just how effective these really are. We will now cross to Lachlan, our foreign correspondent, who joins us from Beijing to explore this further.
Thank you, Bridget. To have an appreciation of the human rights of Muslims in China, it's important to first recognise that their treatment, to a large degree, varies along geographic, linguistic and ethnic lines. Take, for example, Hui Muslims on the one hand and Uyghur Muslims on the other. While the Hui are well assimilated into broader Chinese society and have traditionally been free to practice their faith with little discrimination, the Uyghurs, and especially in recent years, have been subjected to actions by the state that likely constitute grave human rights abuses. There have been credible allegations made of severe restrictions on their religious practice, such as being forced to eat during Ramadan, as well as political indoctrination, forced detention and labour, mass sterilisation, torture, murder, and arguably even genocide. These actions have been driven by a fear in Beijing that the practice of Islam amongst Uyghurs is in large part tied to separatist sentiments which threaten to undermine the authority of the party and the order of the state. This repression has begun to bleed into other parts of China, with Hui and other Muslims who have traditionally been better integrated than Uyghurs into Chinese society now facing religious discrimination. For example, in Ningxia, which has a large population of Hui Muslims, Arabic script and the traditional call to prayer have recently been banned. I put the question to Xi Jinping, paramount leader of China, earlier this week.
Mr. Xi, what do you have to say about allegations of human rights abuses in Xinjiang?
No comment. I've made a statement. Can you guys please stop harassing my family? It's enough.
Weird how many shows there are on Islam in China on the TV today.
How bizarre.